Hi guys, I'm back with the gel polish mani. So I have some gel polishes here from Candy Coat. And these two colors were actually sold in a palette, Pro Palette, Heady and Winter. And so I purchased these polishes about a year ago. I had to go back and look at my invoice. It was a year ago, October 17, 2021. And so the first palette, Dark Days, that's where the blue came from. And the second one is Vintage, and that's where the color Winter came from. And so y'all, I am trying this pop art nail trend that everybody has been doing. And initially my friend sent a picture on Instagram and I was like, these are weird, like freakishly weird, but they are so neat. And so then Jen, this is your fault, Jen, I know you're going to end up watching this video, but Jen, which I think she's Junkie Nails on Instagram, Junkie Nails, and she posted her pop art nails and I was like, oh, this is so cool. And she was like, oh girl, you should try it. And I was like, I don't know about that. So here I am trying out the pop art trend. To me, they call them pop art, but they look like comic book nails to me. You know how the comic books, the scenes are kind of in boxes and they're outlined in black and they have the white call outs and things like that. And so, that's why I call them comic book nails. And so I also have some comic book decals that I purchased from Coco Decals maybe over the summer. And they're comic book decals. I was like, oh, that'll be perfect. So y'all just hang out with me while I do this gel polish application. After the second coat of polish has been cured, I'm going to go in and apply top coat, because if you've seen these pop art nails, you outline the nail in black. And the reason why I'm applying top coat, because number one, I know I'm going to mess up, and plus whenever you make a mistake, it's easier to wipe off and you're not wiping off any of that color from the gel polish. And whenever you cure gel polish, it leaves an inhibition layer, and so if you have to clean up, you're not getting any of that stickiness or tackiness of the nail into the liners that you may or may not use, and you're not getting that all over your skin, which could potentially lead to a gel allergy with the exposure. And I forgot to add, the Pro Palette polishes from Candy Coat are HEMA free. So the Pro Palette collection are HEMA free gel polishes. What am I trying to say? Alright, so these are the nails top coated, nice and shiny. So these are two gel art liners. They were sold in a set off Amazon from Decals. So y'all, okay, I left this in here. First time doing this, number one, you got to have a steady hand, and I don't. I am left-handed, which is why I decided to do this on my right hand, because my left hand is my dominant hand. And so I'm going around, okay, I messed up right there, and then I messed up again. I was like, how do all these people be doing these so fabulous or whatever? It's not for the weak. It is not for the weak. So y'all, I end up wiping this off with a paper towel and alcohol. I end up wiping it off, and so I'm going back in and I'm trying it again. Now I'm only showing one nail because who wants to sit there and look at 5 nails being outlined in black? Nobody. And this is sped up, so I was taking my good old sweet time. And so I'm going back in with the gel art liner, and I'm just kind of bracing my hand. That's why I end up switching out my rest for my hand rest instead of the single finger rest, because I could anchor my left hand. And so I'm just going across the top of the nail, the sides, and the cuticle area. And I'm using a nail brush, that same nail brush I clean up. I'm using that with alcohol to kind of straighten that line up as much as possible. Is it a perfect line? Nope. But again, I am a DIYer, and this takes some practice. Do I want to try this again? I just think all different colors. It was time consuming because this was my first time using gel art liners, and so, you know, as I did more the other nails, it was okay. It was okay. I liked it, but I could see this on all types of colors, doing an ombre. But y'all know blue is my favorite color, and my decal that I'm going to put on my ring finger, that blue color went with that decal perfectly. And I do cure in between each nail. I do like a flash cure to set it in place. Plus, it really wasn't going to go anywhere on top of this gel top coat. It just didn't, but I did do a flash cure. And so here are all 5 nails, or all 4 nails, let me say it that way, outlined in black. I'm then going in and putting a line across the very tippy top of the nail, and then on the side, just a really small line, and then I'm going to cure. I'm just gonna say, I don't know how nail techs, I could give a shout out to the real nail techs out here doing these delicate artwork lines and all that stuff. So I was just doing the best I can. I was like, I couldn't get a grip. I was like, how do they be holding these brushes doing these people's nails? Like, anyway, so once I cure that, I'm gonna go in with the white liner, and I think you're supposed to put the line all the way kind of towards the top of the nail, so I kind of messed that up, but it's okay. I am a DIYer, and so I'm just kind of swooping that on the nail on the opposite side of the black, and then I'm going to take a dotting tool and put a little dot in the corner of the nail on the right hand side. I'm going to do that on all 4, the 4 nails with blue, and I'm going to do a 60-second cure. I think actually the gel art liners, it says 60 to 120 seconds, so I end up erring on the side of safety and curing for 120 seconds. So after I got the nails cured, these are Comic Books 2-1 from Coco Decals. And so she has where you can get a bigger sheet. And when I say a bigger sheet, more decals, but these are they're called Biddles, which you get 6 and you get a variety. And so I do like the Biddles because, you know, I haven't done a many where I do all 5 nails with decals. I plan on doing that one day. But anyway, so while I spray that with water, I'm going in with Beetle's nail foil glue gel, and that does require curing in an LED lamp, and I'm going to cure for 120 seconds in my LED lamp. And so I've done that. I'm removing excess water from the decal, but apparently I didn't spray enough water on the decal because the paper backing would not release, and so I can see the back of the decal is dry, and so I'm just spraying that with water. Yes, you can put that stamper on the not stamper, you can put that decal on the stamper and spray the back water. It works the same. And so I got that off, and I'm just using the stamper to place the decal on the nail. Now it had some wrinkles in it. It's okay. I think once it was top coated and everything sealed in, it looked great. And then I'm going to take a cuticle pusher and go around the side walls and the cuticle area just to kind of seal that decal in. I'm then going to go in with a nail brush, the same nail brush I've been using, and acetone, and clean up or gently pat the decal just to kind of seal it to the nail and remove any excess. And I just show part of it. I don't do the whole thing on camera because Coco decals are a little bit thicker than your normal decals, like my other ones I use from Nail Design. So you know, you have to put in a little bit of work. Once I got the seal to break from on the decal that goes from my nail to my skin, I kind of used a file off camera and just went around it, and it removed the decal, or the decal that's not on the nail, let me say it that way. After I got that cleaned up, I went in and applied Beetle's base gel cured for 120 seconds, and I'm going in with Beetle's matte top coat. And so I do like these nails glossy, but all the nails I've seen have been matte. So I was like, okay, we're gonna do matte because that's what everybody's been doing with this trend on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Everybody's nails have been matte, but I'm pretty sure you probably could use it shiny, apply shiny top coat, but I guess it doesn't have the same effect. So I'm going to apply that, and I'm going to cure for 120 seconds, err on the side of safety with curing gel polish. And then I don't think I like matte nails. I don't like the feel of them. They feel weird to me. That's just me. You know, you might like it, but I don't. So and also when I put cuticle oil on, the cuticle oil gets on the matte finish, and it makes it kind of shiny a little bit. So anyway, and so once I get that cured or cuticle oil applied off camera, these nails actually match my top that I had on. This was a matching set of like graffiti nail art, and it matches it. So I was like, oh, how coincidental. But anyway, guys, please like this video if you found value. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and subscribe to my channel because it is free and it will help me out. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Thank you so much for watching.